Hello once again, everyone. Original Blood Ace here with another video. This is going to be a different style video than normal. Frankly, it could be a long video. Maybe it won't be. There's a lot of stuff that I want to get off my chest. There's going to be a lot of stuff I probably forget to say. Maybe this will be a long video. Maybe it'll be choppy because I'll edit, later edit in chunks that I said later that I forgot to mention. Who knows? Let's start off before we even get into this. First of all, I've had time to, digest this, but let me tell you, it doesn't change a damn thing. I'm gonna say, I already know that this video is gonna get a lot of dislikes. It's gonna get a lot of insults thrown at me. What else is new? But I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I'm gonna say what's from my heart. I'm gonna speak as I always do. Some people are gonna say the typical, don't you think before you speak? Sometimes this case will not be one of it. I will just let it flow. Mad was the initial reaction. Star Fox Zero, delayed till next year. Where do I even start? I've thought in my mind over and over and over and over again things that I wanted to say in this video, and there's been so many things that I've been thinking, I'm like, oh, I gotta remember to say that, I gotta remember to say that, and I've forgotten most of them. I just know that there's a shit ton of stuff I wanted to say. Well, first of all, mad was the initial reaction. Disappointment followed. Rage. When I first read this, when I first read Star Fox Zero delayed 2016, I literally and physically felt something in my brain, in my skull, in my head snap, pop, crack, whatever. There was a physical snap. Now, obviously, I'm not thrilled with this, and you might have been expecting a complete rant where I just explode. No, not this time. And first of all, before I forget, let's throw this out there. Isn't it a little suspicious? With the new president in charge, he just now gets named in charge, and Star Fox gets a delay. Bravo. Great start. Even though it's not. It's more Miyamoto's call than anything. So where do we start? How about the people who are going to say something along the lines of the generic, Miyamoto quote himself of a delayed game is eventually good, a rushed game is bad forever, or forever bad, or however the fucking saying goes. Wrong. Old quote. Does not apply in this situation. Because there's been a number of games that were delayed and delayed and delayed, and still were complete shit. Not that I'm saying Star Fox will be shit, because it's fucking Star Fox. But first we had Zelda Wii U and Star Fox. And we had Nintendo saying multiple times, come in 2015, come in 2015, definitely come in 2015. Oh, it's almost there, it's coming along great. Then Zelda, of course, delayed to next year. Simply because dumbass Anuma was like, hey, we got some brand new ideas. We're going to change the game's entire fucking direction this late in development. That pissed me off, but I was like, well, at least I got Star Fox. Now, by the time Star Fox comes out, it will have been. I wish I could disable that fucking black screen thing. It will have been a decade now. 10 long years since the last one. And here's a shocker, a curveball. I ain't getting Star Fox Zero now. Fact, I ain't getting a single damn Nintendo product, excluding maybe amiibos, ever again. Period. And I've done stuff like this before where I'll say, I'm not getting this, and then I do. This is the blow, the single blow, to me personally. My opinion. Don't like it? Not my problem. This is the thing I can't forgive. I can't overlook it. Even if it's Miyamoto, I don't care. They could have delayed Yoshi's Woolly World for North America, Fatal Frame 5 for North America, Xenoblade Chronicles X to next year, Fast Racing Neo to next year, Devil's Third to next year, every other fucking Wii U game, Animal Crossing, Festival, whatever, Mario Tennis. They could have delayed every other Wii U game to next year, and I would have been perfectly fine, because I still would have had Star Fox. To me, Star Fox was locked in as Game of the Year for 2015. No ifs, ands, or buts. Now it's next year. Can I say it's Game of the Year for next year? No, I can't. Why? No offense to Star Fox, Zelda Wii U rapes you, shreds you to pieces. Now, Game of the Year is just a label. It's not really a big thing. But hell, part of me hates to say it, but part of me doesn't. Yooka-Laylee is more Game of the Year material than Star Fox Zero next year. My problem is with Star Fox Zero being delayed. And it's not necessarily the delay itself that pisses me off, that upsets me, that just drives me mad. You see, if Miyamoto had said that the reason the delay is happening is because they're having problems, technical problems, it's not running properly, whatever, okay, I understand. But Miyamoto says in his message, the game is pretty much ready. Like, it could easily reach the November 20th release date. There's no question if they wanted to, it could. But no. He goes on to say, we're delaying it to Q1, first quarter of next year, to polish it up some more, to do something with the second screen experience, and then there was some other thing, I forget what it was. Oh yeah, something with the cutscenes, to like affect the mood of the cutscenes or something weird like that, which even Game Complaint doesn't even know what he's talking about there. And I mean, he doesn't know what Miyamoto's talking about. So, there lies my problem. The game was done, or was on track to be released on time, and then you delayed it. Now, Miyamoto, the person who told casuals they were pathetic, the Miyamoto who doesn't like hand-holding, is listening. He did this delay because he's listening to the casual, putrid gamers who want to call themselves gamers, but they're not true gamers. They just aren't. The ones who have whined and complained, wah, this isn't HD. What is this, a Super Nintendo game? Wah, 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 wah. The people who say, PS2 games look better. He did this to appease them. And now what happens? You miss the holiday season. Your big holiday title. Now, this is what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Second or third year, maybe in a fucking row, ever since the Wii U's been out. There has not been a single huge title for the holiday season. Maybe that's why the Wii U isn't doing as good as it could have been. Maybe that is one issue. Actually, I guess, what was it, last year had Mario 3D World. One game for one holiday. Woo! Good job, Nintendo. Good fucking job. Star Fox was the holiday title for me. And a lot of Star Fox fans. Back, actually, before I forget, back on the whole graphic horror bit. People are saying, oh, 4 more months of polishing, great, it'll look better. Newsflash, from the very first time I saw it, it looked perfect. It looked great. I was like, yep, Star Fox HD. That's exactly what it is. Yes, the textures needed a little touching up. That was not a problem. And oh, a few more enemies here or there. Fine, whatever. But the people complaining about the graphics, you're not even complaining about graphics, you idiots. You're comparing about the fucking art style. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. This has triggered a chain reaction with me personally. And so, yeah. I kind of derailed my own train of thought there, but I will not be getting Star Fox Zero. I will not be getting any Nintendo anything anymore. I'm done. This is 20 years of gaming come to an end. And why? Well, here's not an example. What's the word I'm looking for? A comparison I feel is fitting. With Nintendo and their fans, the loyal Nintendo fans, And it kind of goes back originally, actually, I should say this. Back to my original video, or whatever I said long ago, where I compared the name Wii U was literally we, meaning Nintendo, versus you, the gamers. Because that's what the Wii U's been, is a constant struggle with Nintendo and its fans. I've defended them, I've supported them, I've defended them, I've supported them. I can't do it anymore. I can't defend the Wii U anymore. Yes, factually, it is not selling well. Fact. Confirmed. No doubt about it. Written in stone. Is it a failure? No. As long as it made $1 profit in the end, that's still technically not a failure. It's a pathetic success. But my point stands. It is making a profit. But I can't defend Nintendo anymore. I can't defend Miyamoto anymore. Not that he needs it. I can't defend their software. I can't defend the Wii U anymore. I can't do it. It's just gotten to the point where I don't care for Nintendo anymore. I just don't. Now back to my comparison, which I still haven't said here. The current relationship between Nintendo fans and Nintendo is like the abusive couple, or the abusive family member, where, the Nintendo fans were the wife. Nintendo is the abusive husband who's an alcoholic. Because Nintendo tells you when you'll get something, maybe, and, how long you can play it, set all these rules, whether it's Miiverse or whatever, and if you don't like it, they punch you in the fucking eye and give you a black eye. They are the abusive husband, we are the fucking wife who gets abused, and we put up with it. Why? Because of their goddamn name. Hey, they're Nintendo, ha ha ha. Known for quality. Not anymore, they're not. Not business decision-wise, they haven't been for years. Since the Wii U launched, and I was a huge fucking supporter. Huge fucking supporter. But now, even the great Miyamoto, even Retro Studios, who I technically still don't have a problem with, it's all for nothing. It's done. Game over. We, not necessarily we as in everyone, but there has to come a point where even if you're a fan, I don't care if you're a fucking fanboy, you hit a point where you're like, why am I still defending this? It's like the idiots who are still defending Konami. There's just, I don't even know. It's what really annoys me with these delays. It's not that the whole, a delayed game will get better. That's not the problem. The problem is if you are not 100% certain, where you can swear on your family members' lives that you have a release date, or at least within a release month, keep your yap shut. Don't give a release date. And this goes for all companies so many times. Look at The Division. What's that been? 3 fucking delays now. I don't care for that, but point stands. Zelda's always been delayed. That's become predictable. Pikmin 4, that's going to get delayed. I've seen some people saying Star Fox Zero is coming to you next. I'm not even going to touch that subject. Fuck off. Star Fox Zero on a handheld, fuck you. But, actually, and that reminds me of another thing I was thinking to myself. Zelda Wii U. Remember how that was delayed till next year? Don't expect it in 2016. Don't fucking expect it. It's going to get delayed again, and again, and again. Don't expect it for another 4 Nintendo consoles. Don't expect a new Zelda home console main game for like the next 15 fucking years. I know that's being way, pushing it past the line, being not sarcastic, but what's the word I'm looking? You know the word I'm looking for. Overdramatic. No, what's the word? Over dramatizing. Whatever. Overreacting. That's the word. But my point stands. Don't fucking expect Zelda next year. I still think, oh yeah, it'll come out. That was my initial thing, but I just don't know anymore. I just don't care. I don't know. I don't know. What else is there? What else is there to say? I just don't know. There was more I wanted to say, but I can't fucking remember. I'm done. I can't defend Nintendo anymore. Maybe this new president can somehow, with a fucking miracle, no, scratch that, a dozen miracles, 100 miracles, 1,000 miracles, consistently and consecutively, can turn Nintendo back into what it used to be. But I don't know. I'm not going to be on the train. This is my stop. I'm getting off. Have a nice life, Nintendo. As for my OBA games, it's still going, but I'm canceling all Let's Plays of Splatoon. I'm not playing the Splatfest. I'm not recording it. I just don't care. I'm canceling Mario Maker's playlist for now. Or OBA series now, I should say. Metroid Prime, I will see. I'm probably canceling that. I'll continue doing Shovel Knight because I don't have a problem with Yacht Club games, but this issue, this decision, this Star Fox Zero, and yeah, people are going to say I'm being stupid, I'm being, moronic, whatever, but good luck calling me a fucking Nintendo fanboy after all this shit I've been saying. But, I need to do a lot of thinking. I'm going to be gone from YouTube for a while. I'll still upload like one Shovel Knight episode a day on OBA games, but I'm going to be gone from Original Blood Ace for a while because I got to do some thinking. I got to figure some shit out. This literally, I didn't expect it to, but it has. How do I say this? It has taken away a lot, if not all, my motivation in gaming, my passion for gaming. And it's weird that it does, because it really shouldn't have. It's just, it's another game delay, but maybe it's because I'm a Star Fox fanboy. I was. I don't know if I still am, but, Zelda, over the years, I've come to expect the 1-year delay, but with Star Fox, I hate when a game gets so close and then, oh, nope, delayed. Don't give us a fucking release date if that's not the fucking release date. It's really that simple. Nintendo has just, they've been lying or, making empty promises. They haven't been able to keep up with their own 8th generation system. That's what it really comes down to. They had the excuse at the beginning of, well, we're not used to HD development, so it's taking longer. It's been 3 years now. You yourself said Star Fox Zero Miyamoto was in the works secretly for 6 fucking years. So, and some people say, what's the harm in 3 or 4 more months? You think Star Fox was the big holiday title, and now you have no big holiday title, Nintendo. Once again, nothing. There's Yoshi in October, which is already out. There's Fatal Frame already out. Xenoblade already out. What do you got left? Stupid Amiibo Festival, stupid Mario Tennis? Whoop-de-fucking-do. And as I was saying before, I need to, what's the word, rethink, reorganize, replan what exactly I'm going to do. Because like I said, this has actually taken out all the wind in my sails. It has derailed my train, my excitement, my support, my everything. Gaming-wise, it's just derailed it. And some people are saying, you're overreacting. Maybe, but you have no idea how passionate I am for Star Fox. It's my second favorite franchise, So, so yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to do about my project, or our project, I should say. I'm going to have to have a talk with JT, and we'll see where we go. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll just shut down the project, close up shop, give up my dream of being, a good indie developer. It sucks, it's sad, it's a possibility. I don't know. But for now, this is Original Blood Ice. I don't know if I should say stay tuned for more videos coming soon as always, because I don't know how long of a hiatus I'm going to take. But, yeah. This is just, it's unacceptable. So Nintendo, I will end this video with one statement to you, which is simply when I talked about you being the abusive husband, and we being the wives that just take it. We're afraid to stand up to you, we're afraid to act out or get a spine. Well, I'm taking a stand, and it's going to sound funny and kind of corny, but this is what all those wives should do in these situations. But Nintendo, I want a divorce. See you later.